What is the Genius Bloggers Toolkit? Should you purchase it? Is it legit? Who is Ultimate Bundles? What's inside the 2021 Genius Bloggers Toolkit? Maybe you got questions about this bundle that is released. It's that time of year again. The most popular blogging bundle is here. So if you've got questions, I've got answers for you. This is my complete review of the 2021 Genius Bloggers Toolkit, including a sneak peek inside the bundle, as well as some of my top picks that might make it worth it for you. So if you're on the fence, this video is going to help you decide. So what exactly is the Genius Bloggers Toolkit? It's a collection of courses. You purchase one and you get them all. So for $97, you get access to 75 blogging resources and bonuses for one small price. So you can see here's a look at everything that's included inside this year's bundle, including a course by yours truly. It's called the Idea Pin Starter Kit. It's a brand new course that's launching with this year's bundle. So if you've got questions about idea pins and you want to start creating them, check out the Genius Bloggers Toolkit, because this is your chance to get your hands on my course, as well as 74 other resources. My course is a collection of videos and workbooks, and you also get 20 idea pin template slides, which are going to help you get your idea pins up for Pinterest quickly. So the most impressive part of this year's bundle is that, yes, you get all of those resources, which collectively would cost over $6,000 if you are going to buy them individually. So this way you make one purchase and you get access to a bundle of resources, most of which cost around the same price of the bundle if you are going to purchase it alone. So if you've been debating purchasing or investing in a very expensive blogging program, this is a story I've told so many times, but when I got started, I purchased a $1,000 blogging course, which was a huge disappointment to me in quality. And then that's how I discovered the bundles. Back in 2017, I purchased the Genius Bloggers Toolkit, and the rest is history, because that $97 taught me everything I needed to know about using WordPress, about SEO, about product creation, about email marketing. So think about it that way. If you want to start a blog, this might be the best way for you to get started and learn everything you need instead of investing in a super expensive course that might disappoint you. So let's take a look at some of my top picks in this year's bundle. Okay, so Ivory Mix membership. You get 6 months. That's a value of $97. So if you're ever looking for a stock photo membership, this is one, because she not only includes 6,000 stock images, but she has really great bonuses. There are courses, there's, swipe copy for social media. So if you're like, I don't know what to post on my Instagram, you get everything covered in this 6 months membership to Ivory Mix. We also have Wicked by WordPress by Chelsea over at Her Paper Route. So if you want to start a WordPress blog or site, this course teaches you everything. You won't need to outsource it. And what's crazy is this course is being sold on her site for over $500, but it's included in the bundle. It's so high quality. It's one of my top picks. I also, because personally, like for me, the next thing I want to do is launch a membership site or two. Mastering your membership is one of my top picks, because no matter where you're at, beginner or advanced, you might want to launch a membership site, and this teaches you everything. I also really loved Newsletter in a Night. So if you're one of those people who've been putting off starting your welcome sequence or setting up a newsletter for your blog or your website, you're going to get it done in one night with this course. And I also really like the independent contractor template from Amira at A Self Guru, because so many of us are interested in hiring out. Maybe that's a VA, or you want to go do some freelancing work for someone else. You got to make sure you're covered. So this is $100, legal template that you get included in the bundle. So all together, like, these are my top 5 picks, and alone, that's a value of $988. So if you are even just going to make use of this, it would be worth the price of the bundle. Okay, so you might be wondering, what else is in the bundle? So there are, every year I always see like some similarities in products. So some things that I really liked is there's a huge emphasis on product creation. So whether you're not sure what your first product should be, or you're looking for someone to teach you how to set up a sales funnel, there's products for that. Maybe you want to create a printable, maybe you want to launch an Etsy store, maybe you want to launch a membership. Like I said, there are products in this bundle for pretty much every type of product that you could possibly want to create. I also really appreciated how there were so many things on sponsored content. So if you want to start offering sponsored content on your site, so whether that's approaching brands or collaborating with brands, there are email templates, courses that show you how to pitch. So that I also appreciated. And another thing that I really loved in this bundle is there are some high quality ebooks. Yes, I love taking courses, but sometimes I like to just cozy up with my tablet and read an ebook with a cup of tea. And that's a great way for me to learn new strategies for blogging. And there's a few really great ebooks in here. Like there's one on a sales funnel. There's one on creating evergreen content by Arfa over at She Means Blogging. So there's so many goodies. So if any of that sounds good to you and you're like, oh, wow, I'd love to learn that. Or, I want to launch a podcast. There's products on that as well. So you're going to want to click that link down below and get your copy of the 2021 Genius Bloggers Toolkit. And another thing is there's some pretty awesome stock photo memberships. So if you've been thinking of joining a stock photo site, Katie Harp, one of the bonuses is actually access to her stock photo site. And that's in addition to the 6 months of Ivory Mix. So if joining a stock photo site is on your list of things you want to get, paying $97 for the bundle and getting access to not one, but two makes it alone worth it for you. Okay, and if you've got any questions and you're wondering what I think of the rest of the bundle, I have a blog post down below where I give you my feedback and thoughts on every single product in the bundle if you want to take a closer look there, beyond what I'm sharing with you in this video. All right, so when you head to the sales page for the Genius Bloggers Toolkit, you can see all the products here. There's a breakdown of everything. One thing you should know is that they have cheat sheets, and this is basically the Coles Notes version of the bundle. So if you're like, I ain't got time for 75 products, okay, obviously you don't. You're never going to do all of these courses. The point is, before you buy, I want you to sit here and think, okay, which of these products can I get started on right now? Like, do I need a terms and conditions template? Do I, need to figure out my email marketing? Do I need to start that newsletter in a night? Do I want to get serious about Pinterest? All right, we've got Natalie's course, and there's also some other Pinterest courses in here. So you got to think about if it's worth it for you. And if it is, you're definitely going to want to click that Get My Bundle Now button. And it's going to take you to the sales page. You're going to fill in all this information. And one thing is figuring out, okay, do I want to spend $50 for those cheat sheets? You might, because it's going to save you time and it's a great way to take notes without you having to. All right, so how about we hop in and take a look inside the bundle. Don't tell anyone, I'm not sure we're allowed to do this because that's why you're here. You want to see a sneak peek to know if it's right for you. This is what it looks like inside the bundle. You can click this download everything button. They also have a getting started guide, which I love because, like I said, are you interested or not interested in a product? You can use it to make note of all the courses you want to take so you don't get overwhelmed, so you know exactly what you want to do with this bundle, okay? Don't just buy it because you need it. So let's take a look at the courses. Here it is. It's organized by these 9 categories. So there's content creation, email marketing, getting started, marketing and branding, monetization, planning and organization, product creation, SEO and traffic, and social media. Social media, by the way, is where you can find my course. So you would click on each category and it shows you the product image, a bit about it, and then you click on it. And this is just going to have a little blurb, and down below, there's an access link. It's going to take you to the sales page for that course, and then you're going to log in and sign up. This is a perfect chance for me to show you what it's like. So this is my Idea Pin Starter Kit. You can see, there's a workbook, there are videos, it takes you through everything. You can also get access to those sweet Idea Pin templates. So that's how it works in the bundles. Some of the products in the course are ebooks, like this Evergreen Content Strategies ebook, which I love. All you have to do is click PDF link and it just downloads it, and then you have access to the ebook. Okay, you just save it to your computer. So that's a look at the 2021 Genius Bloggers Toolkit. The thing that I loved the most was the memberships. I love stock photos and getting access to resources like creating sponsored content, the membership site. So no matter where you are on your blogging journey, whether you're sitting here wondering, should I start a blog or is this going to help me grow my blog? You're definitely going to find products inside of it that will help you. So as an affiliate and contributor to the bundle, because like I said, my Idea Pin Starter Kit is inside of it. Yeah, maybe this review is a bit biased, but I did spend some time the past week going through every single product inside just to be able to decide whether, okay, would this have helped me when I was getting started? And my top 5 picks alone would have made a huge difference in the beginning. So if you're considering, investing in a more expensive course, spending just $97 on 75 products is an amazing deal that only comes around once per year. So don't wait, click that link, get your copy of the Genius Blogger Toolkit and start growing that blog. Don't wait. And if you want to get started with Idea Pins, I'll see you inside of my course, which you can get with this bundle as well. And if you use my affiliate link down below to purchase, send me your order ID. And I'm going to hook you up with these 20 bonus Pinterest pin templates that are going to help you do even better on Pinterest. So check it out, click the link, and just send me an email with your order ID. So if you found this breakdown and review helpful, be sure to hit that thumbs up button down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I'm a Pinterest coach who releases free weekly Pinterest training. You don't want to miss out on that. And stick around, you might find this video helpful to you. I'll see you in the next one and inside the Idea Pin Starter Kit when you purchase your bundle. Bye for now.